Okay, so this week we've been working on this community center. Well, it's going to be a community center, and it was an abandoned building. It has like a gym in it, and so we've been like fixing up the building and painting it as they're doing behind there, and there's been tile being laid, and we're just hoping that people will be able to use it as a place they can come and spend their time at and learn about God, and because there's a lot of hope lost in this community, and so hopefully this will give them something to be proud of. Well, this week for me, I guess, has taught me that I'm pretty lucky, and that because a lot of these people and like the suicide rates are very high, and they're not happy, and I have like a perfect life, and I guess it makes me want to do more since it wants me.
It's been a slow process of trying to rebuild my walk with Christ, and as I looked back, I noticed how over the past year, and especially the past 6 months, He has been preparing me for this trip, just spiritually and mentally and physically, and just in so many ways that just brought me up to this point.
And also the basketball camp was really fun, especially like for the kids. Like you felt like you were really helping them because they don't get to go out and have fun like that all the time. So it was kind of like a treat for them, and it felt good being able to give them that experience.
And just the many pastors we've gotten to interact with, just their advice and just their many years of wisdom that they've just poured out to us has just been wonderful, just to be able to soak that up and learn so much from their lives.
Amazing fact that the Navajo Nation would allow a Christian organization to have this building to use as a Christian school, Christian community center. And what we've learned is a beacon of hope in this very, very godless environment. The suicide rate is amazing. We were told there were 30 young men who committed suicide last month. That's 30 men killing themselves in 1 month. If that happened in Centerville, we'd probably be on national news. I don't know if any of us had heard of that before. So in that environment, these kids were able to come from that environment into this gymnasium and just feel God's love. So
I can feel myself getting closer to God this week, as I've never been like this before. Like when I read the Bible and stuff, we have that alone time. I never really read the Bible until this week, and now I really started getting into it and stuff, and it's great.
At times it's really frustrating. Like right now we're replacing some tiles for the 3rd time. So it's frustrating, but at the same time, it's extremely rewarding, because what better way to spend your time than doing your Lord's work? It's just nothing really better than that.
So over this past week, we have just all seen God work in amazing ways. It's just been a huge gift to us to be able to see how, even though all we did was come here to do a little bit of work on an old rundown building, just to see how it affected the people around us, like the believers that are in the area.
I think that in an area where they don't have a whole lot, they don't have all the same resources you do, and they don't have youth groups and kids church, and they just have like the basic church and stuff like that. Like this will be nice because it'll give freedom to the kids to have a place to open up and have a safe place to go, and to the people and the adults to just be able to have the opportunity to learn the things that we've gotten to learn.
It says in 2 Corinthians, when it's talking about the ministry of reconciliation at the end, it says, now is the time of God's favor. Now is the time of salvation. Our prayer is that now will be the time of God's favor on the Smith Lake School, and that now will be the time of salvation on this new community center. You're fine, man.
No more rewarding experience than actually being the hands and feet of God to people who don't believe in Him and witnessing to those who feel He's abandoned them.
I'm gonna miss this place. It's really been a cool experience. So I just can't wait to get home and see my mom and dad.